What is up, guys? It is MetroGame75 here today. Today we're playing Cosplay Cumdump doing it Doujin style. Alright, here we go. Hey there, I'm a member of a 2D waifu fan group. The group is made of 3 people, fairly small if you ask me, but we can talk about our passion without reserve in it, so I couldn't care less about its size. Unfortunately, things have been rather uncomfortable as of late.
こんにちは。2人とも聞いてください。ゆうべやっと新コス縫い終わったんですよ。
Sweet, I can't wait to see that. She looks kind of like Wiz from Konosuba, when you think of it, like the style, the hairstyle, and the facial expression. The one who just entered the room is Airi. She's a cosplay nerd. Right, the one you've been working on since last month? Congrats. I think you wanted to cosplay as a Saiki Ponpoko series character. Giri Gina, the magical knight, was it?
はい。自分でも結構上手にできたと思うんです。それでお手数なんですが、お二人にもチェックを。
Sounds good. We'll give it a good look.
ありがとうございます。それじゃあ早速着替えてきますね。
It doesn't take long for her to come back.
お待たせしました。どうでしょう?
This is actually pretty good though. She extended her arms and does a full spin, showing us the entirety of the cosplay. Honestly, I think it's pretty well done. It's quite detailed, and it doesn't give off a cheap cosplay vibe. Hell, I'd go as far as to say that she has the making to become a clothes designer or something of the sort of in the future. It looks great. How did you manage to make those details on the legs?
はい。原作ノベル6巻の初回特典にキャラデザの3面図がありまして、それを参考にしました。
Oh, so you use extra goodies. I'm more of an anime guy, so those things still escape me in a little. Weren't you making a drawing collection of Nagari Gina? You could always ask Airi to lend the books and goodies to you.
それならもしよろしければ、私が直接ポーズをとってモデルになりましょうか。絵が上手なユウトさんに描いてもらえるなら、コスプレイヤー冥利につきますし。
You think so? I suppose I could ask for your help whenever I feel like I'm stumped. Yeah.
任せてください。同じ異世界ポンポコを愛する者同士です。ユウトさんのためなら協力は惜しみません。
Her smile and his blush became apparent to me. In a way, it's interesting to see her making advances on him like that, and him blushing so much since he's probably never dealt with girls before. A good sight for a minute, but soon enough I started feeling jealous. Being left out is a pain in the ass. Anyways, I left some unfinished designs at home. I'm gonna leave now and get started on them. Unable to endure her advances, he quickly leaves the room. Looks like that'll be the end of today's meeting. I decided to do the same, leave the club room so I can head back home. My reasons are different ones. However, I have a bunch of new doujins I got my hands on. I can't wait to them when I get there. Got my hands on such a bunch of uncensored versions. Thank God for having such cool friends to give me. I check inside my bag and realize the doujins aren't there. I have a small heart attack and those doujins are difficult to get. The only way to do so is through friends and words of mouth, since they're technically illegal to sell. Those doujins contains the hopes of and dreams of young men all across the globe. Where did I drop them? Where? I remember going to the club room so I could show them to Yuuto, and shit, I probably left them there. I quickly head back to the club room. Yo, what if she actually read that? Yo. And after I slowly open the door to peek inside, I see... Called it. She actually read it, bro. Yep. I called it. I happen to see Airi checking the doujins out. Shit. Those are meant for milk, audience. Game over for me. People tend to be assholes on the outside. They love saying to each their own, but deep inside they find extreme taste is disgusting. That's what I've experienced so far with other people, at least. Airi? Those are actually mine, you see. Damn, how am I gonna explain this to her now? Yo.
違うんです。表紙の絵が可愛くて、見たことある絵柄だから私の知ってる作家さんかもって。
I don't blame you. The author has some ongoing series on Shonen Bump, so of course you're surprised.
それに、なぎりギーナ本みたいだから、私もコスプレの参考になるかもって、だから違うんです。
Damn, she's going crazy with this. Both of us quickly try to excuse ourselves. I get why she'd be desperate to try and explain herself, just like I am. The doujin in question is about and mind break, so yeah. Ah shit. Here I thought we could get along, but I suppose this is the end. Can't wait to see the kind of look she's gonna give me tomorrow. She's just gonna hate me, I know it. But since this is the end, and I don't give a shit anymore, I suppose I can just go all the way. Fuck it. Fuck Yuuto in this test in this. I'm a free spirit. I need to break free from my chains and unleash my inner self. So yeah, I quickly head towards her and sit beside her. Oh, wait, don't tell me you like that kind of stuff, Airi.
別に興味なんて。たまたま中を見てしまっただけで、こういうジャンル初めてですし。
If you didn't like it, you would have closed the book immediately, but you didn't. You were staring at it. I'm guessing you like it then.
ガン見なんて。あの作家さんがこんな絵も描いてたんだって、びっくりして固まってしまっただけで。
Mind telling me your thoughts, then I'd be curious to know? I say with a grin as I flip some of the pages. The scene I show her now is one where the girl is getting absolutely destroyed. Look at the uncensoredness. Amazing, right? No censor. You can see every nook and cranny of her. Even there. There's no way you wouldn't care. She's a girl just like you. Would she be interested in seeing unless you've never checked your own before?
普通そんなのわざわざ見たりなんて。変なこと聞かないでください。
Sure, then let's pretend you're Nagiri Gina for a moment. You are a cosplayer as the character. After all, pretend to be the character for a minute. Her face grows red, most likely picturing how her would look.
こんなの恥ずかしすぎて耐えられません。
But look, Nagiri Gina is all and ready to go here. Look at all these dudes giving her the business. How surprising would it be if you turn out to be just like the one in the doujin?
私は違います。それとこれとは。
Really? Now you look like the character, though. Maybe I should make sure just in case.
そこはダメです。触らないでください。
You're right now. Wouldn't that mean that you're, you know, just a small push and she'll be mine? As I place my hand on top of her and start gently rubbing it, she twitches.
違います。そんなはずは。もうこれ以上は。
You know something? I've been thinking for a while that you'd be a pretty good cosplayer if you catch my drift.
でもそういうのは作品への冒涜で。
What if stories of the characters is part of what a fan club would do? I go as far to say that pretending to be the Nagiri Gina would be another way to respect the author. Airi grew silent, unable to come up with any sort of comeback to what I just said. Good to see she's a simple girl, easily swayed by words, perfectly for me. Might as well take the advantage of it while I can. Let's see, how about we both read this scene out loud? Come on, get in character.
そんな恥ずかしい。無理ですよ。
Today I wake up in a good mood, all because I was lucky enough to make Airi mine yesterday. I had plans to be with her today. Just thinking about it. As I enter the club room, I have to spot Airi and Yuuto talking about some anime stuff. Clearly they're into it. I think there was a new episode of that anime they both like coming out today.
焼きそばってやっぱり別の転生者が持ち込んだ料理ですよね。
I find it funny they didn't do the entire recipe either and had to change ginger for chili.
途中から我慢大会みたいになってましたもんね。みんななぜか意地を張るから。
The show is all about the comedy skits, so it all makes sense. They just time it so well, I love it. The episode today just features the characters in a side story, one which people know as a classic beach episode. Honestly, when it comes to those, I have very strong opinions. I was hoping for the classic scene where one of the girls loses her swimsuit and we can see some titty action, but oh well. Or a scene where the MC stumbles across the girls and all of their are in view for him. Now that would have been a banger episode. All the girls are little saints, so seeing there would have been nice for once. Don't you think so too, Airi? That's crazy. That's crazy. I just literally just read all that, like, straight up. I'm just not really feeling well about this. Chill, dude. You know how Airi is when it comes to those topics.
いえ、大丈夫です。商業作品である以上、需要に応えるのも大事ですし、おまんこもありかとは。
Are you okay, Airi? I get why she's surprised. If she was the same she always been until yesterday, she would have agreed with Yuuto. What he doesn't know is that this is a different Airi. She has changed forever.
その同人誌ならエッチだって立派なジャンルですし、コスプレと同じ作品愛だと思うんです。自分が苦手だから拒絶するのは違うかなって。ユウトさんは私がおまんことか口にするのどう思います？
I mean, as long as you're okay with it, I'm fine, Airi. Oh, someone has lost his composure. I bet he's starting to wonder what happened to her. Yuuto had some stuff to finish at home, so he returned to his home not so long after. Which means that it's just Airi and I again. Seizing the chance, I decided to hug her. Yesterday was pretty fun, huh? How about we continue the doujin where we left off yesterday?
あそこからの続きなんて、本当に戻れなくなってしまいそうです。
What's wrong with that? It's not like it'll change your daily life that much, unless you still have feelings for Yuuto, that is.
それはだってごめんなさい。
It's fine. I'll make sure you forget all about him soon enough. I can do that much for you. Looks like there's still quite the long road ahead before I finish tuning her to my liking. Ultimately, it won't be a hard thing for me to pull off, mainly because I now know what she likes. In order to get her going, I look for something with my phone and show it to her. Look, see here? These are pictures I took of you after I pumped my load inside. Took a bunch of them too. If you disobey me, my hands might slip one day and I might send them to your friends and relatives.
そんなことされたら身の破滅です。もう先輩の意地悪。そんなこと言われたらアイリはエロコス奴隷になるしかないじゃないですか。
Instead of looking displeased, she instead shows me an alluring smile. She still has reservation about these things, so the trick is to use an excuse to get her going. She's super cute when she does this shit and gets me to no end. Alright, see if she just do something. Her hands shaking and blushing like crazy, and she starts, all while I stare at her. I point to the cosplay with my chin, and without saying anything, she nods and changes herself into her new clothes.
Airi はご主人様に所有されるメス奴隷なぎりギーナになりました。
Good. You look so good that I unironically sent for you if you weren't mine already.
すべて先輩のおかげですね。なぎりギーナのファンの一人として私も嬉しいです。
Does that mean you're confident that you can emulate the contents of the doujin once more? Because if so, I'm excited to see what you can do.
あんなひどい両辱エロをリアル体験してみたいなんて仕方のない先輩ですね。でも頑張ります。
Looks like our connection has been solidified by now. It isn't a normal one a dude and a woman out there would have by now. No, our relationship is one of master and servants. Today's a weird day because Yuuto came late to the club room. Once he does, he head towards Airi wanting to chat with her. A friend told me there's a good Italian place nearby. Would you like to come by with me today?
今からだとディナーになりますね。
Oh. I was thinking we could talk about stash stuff you wanted to do related to modeling, you know.
ああ、ごめんなさい。実はこれから大事な用がありまして、ユウトさんにはお付き合いできません。
Phew. Now that was a rejection. Normally, Airi would have at least shown some remorse after saying no. Or does she? But she seems completely unapologetic today, as Yuuto is unable to follow up. It's his fault for not going forward before. She gave him plenty of chances in the past after all. Oh, I see. That's a shame. I guess I'll ask you another day.
はい。でも、ユウトさんもお忙しいでしょうし、急がなくていいですよ。お暇ができたらで構いません。
Yuuto slumps his shoulders and leaves the room right after. Not gonna lie, watching that whole thing unfold was fun. It was fun, bro. Looks like he actually mentally prepared himself to go for it. Airi would have confessed to you if he went there today.
もしそうだったとしても今更ですよ。時間の無駄にしかならないですって。だって私はとっくにね、先輩。
I don't know. The Airi I remember would show me her affection not just with words but with actions.
もちろんです。では早速。はい、この通りです。どんなに恥ずかしくても先輩のためなら頑張れます。
Oh wow. This won't be the same as fucking in a room alone with me, you know. This is going to be the broadcast sold to your future fans out there.
正直まだ怖くて恥ずかしいですけど、ご主人様の望みに応えられる喜びに比べたら。
Seeing Airi openly accept what's coming for her, I stand up and head towards my bag. I hug her and quickly make it so her faces my way. Now I have a perfect shot of her smiling for the camera. Nice. Today we're having a special flash sale in our little club room. As for what we're selling, it's Airi's video, of course. Airi, who used to place Yuuto's wishes above all else, has been here all morning selling discs.
どうぞお手に取ってみてください。異世界ポンポコの魔法剣士なぎりギーナのコスラムです。
Isaki Pokopon? What? It's funny how she's the main reason dudes are coming around here. Everyone wants to see her wearing the cosplay, so the discs are being sold out like hotcakes. Airi, you gotta show more of that. That'll make our sales skyrocket even more, trust me.
はい、わかりました。ちょっと恥ずかしいですけど、先輩のためなら頑張ります。
That's one thing I've always liked about her. She's a good girl, and on the cheerful side, we had to make some drastic edits to the recording before putting it out on sale.
ゆうとさんからメッセージが。だいぶ混んできたから手伝いに来てほしいそうです。行けたら行きますと返信。
I didn't know you could be so cold to someone.
先輩のお手伝いが最優先なんですから当たり前じゃないですか。次からはもう既読無視で十分ですね。
Yuuto is nothing more than just an acquaintance for her at this point. She doesn't even bother talking to him anymore. That's how much she is into me. It's like we just stole his wife that he was gonna have. Well, it's all mine now. Anyways, the sale ended quickly as we pretty much sold out. We decided to celebrate the occasion without Yuuto, of course. This time, however, we decided to go to a hotel.
私、こういうところって初めてだからなんだかドキドキワクワクしますね。
Great to hear. We'll be using it more often from now on, so soon enough, you'll be considered a master of love hotels. But yeah, good job today, by the way. You work a ton today, Airi.
ありがとうございます。でも、このくらい普通のことです。もっともっと先輩のお役に立ってみせます。
That's great to hear. By the way, since you've been a good girl, I was hoping we could do a second recording for a sequel that disc we sold out today.
それは素晴らしい。さすがは先輩。アイリのことをよくわかっています。何でも命令してください。
She's quite excited and happy to hear that we'll be continuing the series. That pumps me up too. If she's excited, it means that I'll have to show her a new level of humiliation starting today. Oh Lord, here we go. Oh boy.
はーい。
Pitbull?
ああなったら人間おしまいだと人々から抱きされるようにあまねく知らしめてやりましょう。
That's the spirit. I suppose we could start by having me completely destroy you first. How does feet sound? Man, Airi's completely out of her mind by this point, just talking to the camera, clearly proud of herself. This takes men of the world. Ha! Knowing that I tame a piece of ass like her simply makes me feel superior. I can't help but want to boast to everyone about her. I gotta show them how attractive she is. You feel me? This is like some inside stuff that you just see when we gotta talk to the 101 about this stuff. Literally this kind of thing. After that session we had, I made Airi head to the club room without me. I commanded her to try getting along with Yuuto for a bit, so when I get back, I happen to see them talking like they used to.
いよいよ偽勇者パーティーがピタゴラ的に活躍しだしましたね。
Given them the numerous close encounters they had with the real hero group, it's almost comical how both groups end up in trouble over things neither of them can recall either. Yeah. Lately, Airi has been giving the cold shoulder, so Yuuto seems to be having a lot of fun right now. However, that's going to end real soon because I'm here to spice things up a little. Yo, Yuuto, have you seen this cosplay recently? She's become quite popular. I say as I show him a pic I prepared for the occasion. Hey, don't you show that to her. You gotta be courteous with girls, man.
いえいえ、もちろんエッチだとは思いますけど、これも普通にありでしょう。
Wait, really?
お気に入りのキャラならエッチな目線で見たくなるものじゃないですか。特に男の人ならしょうがないかと。
Yuuto seems to be unable to understand here, Meanwhile, here I am thinking that she's a literal goddess for being able to sympathize with the male struggle. Well, as long as you're fine with it, I suppose I won't care about it too much either. Yuuto ended up returning home alone again. The ones left in the club room are Airi and I, which means our fun time is about to begin. So, we're all alone once more.
はい、わかってます。ちょっとお待ちを。
She immediately undresses. Her shy demeanor disappears and the real Airi comes to light once more. Yep, she no longer considers what would be humiliating to be a bad thing, but a reward for being a good girl. I guess it's a cosplayer within her, but I can tell her she cares about her viewers. She's like being watched. Getting embarrassed was something she wanted to avoid back in the day, but now she's awakened and seeks the shame. The best part is that we both get off to the thought of showing the other people what we're doing. Yuuto is nothing more than a diversion for us at this point, someone we can use to add spice to this already twisted relationship.
実はまた新しいコスを作ってみたんです。いつものようにチェックお願いできますか？
Sure thing, go ahead. She always looks pretty in those, so I'm looking forward to what it could be like.
期待していてください。じゃあ着替えてきますね。
She then leaves clearly excited. Whatever it is, she's definitely confident about it being good. Eventually she returns and...
じゃじゃーん、聖女ポポルポーポの闇落ち洗脳バージョンです。
What the fuck? Dark Popo would never be so revealing.
そこはほら、洗脳されてるのにエッチなことされないわけないですし、私独自の肉便器アレンジです。
Okay, but this is too much. Wait, what's wrong, Airi?
新境地の開発ですよ。もちろんかなり抵抗ありますけど、その先にあるコスプレの喜びのためなら。
I can't believe this. Is it just me, or was she ever the kind of girl that would dress as this kind of bastardization of the character? Oh, poor Yuuto. You simply haven't noticed the fact that I've been corrupting her these last few days. Looking at being like this makes me feel great, knowing that she's mine and not his. This is crazy. Anyway, the club activities ended and both Airi and I went straight into the Love Hotel after that. The fact of the matter is that she made that cosplay for me is so, yeah.
先輩の勃起チンポのことを思いながら作業していたら、一晩で完成できたんです。
Yeah, that's impressive. I think only a degenerate like you could have come up with a pattern such as this one.
だってマゾコス奴隷としてはご主人様にいっぱい気持ちよくなってほしいですから。
I know, you'll get the reward you deserve, and that is me destroying you, even if you beg for mercy. I'll let her sleep for a bit, but instead of a wake-up kiss, she's getting a wake-up destruction in return. There's an event today in town where Airi doujins will be sold and shit like that.
お、アリちゃん、おひさ。うわ、どうしたのその格好。ちょっと、いろいろ見えちゃってるじゃないの。それまずいでしょ。そうじゃなくて、過激すぎて SNS でさらされたら叩かれて炎上案件だよ、それ。
She doesn't mind. In fact, she'd rather have those pics taken and uploaded. That will be the least of her worries by now.
どちら様ですか？アイリちゃんの彼氏？うわ、まさかこの音って嘘でしょ？こんなところで正気？はい。お二人のプレイの邪魔してすみませんでした。どうぞお幸せに、アイリさん。次に姿を見かけても 二度と私たちに話しかけないで。
The girls leave clearly disgusted. I heard female relationships were brittle, but to think they'd abandon her just because she's acting a little weird. She kept moaning for a while. By the way, didn't stop until I pulled her out. It took a minute and a half. Airi and I popped off quite a bit the other day in that event. I realized that having people potentially being able to bust us added that element of spice Airi needed to get going. Anyways, today Airi and I decided to go to the club room where Yuuto was already waiting for us. You heard about that cosplayer Degenerate that appeared at the event the other day, Yuuto. As I show in the pic, someone took of us from a distance. Oh yeah, this is bad. Did they make a mistake of the event for some sort of brothel? My god. Don't you think the girl looks like Airi, or is it just me? What? Dude, stop with the harassment. You know her, you know she'd never do something like that. Oh, come on. Okay, Airi, you think she looks like you? I think she does.
そうですね。私がこのコスプレしたら身長とかスリーサイズも同じくらいですし。
Airi, you should get mad at him. He's literally slandering you at this point.
私は別に気にしてません。人がどう思うかは自由ですから。
So Yuuto thinks she doesn't look like you. Okay, might as well ask other friends of hers. See what they think.
はい。なんかこんなにドキドキするアンケートって初めてです。
Hey, what are you gonna... Yuuto can go fuck himself because that was meant to tease Airi a little nothing more. Though maybe it'd be fun to ask random people on the street about the similarities. Oh boy, this is crazy. Either way, Airi and I end up going to the Love Hotel once more. Up until now, we just done some teasing, but now comes the main dish, another video recording. I hug her from behind, a grin on my face. Airi has calmed down a little, so I took her head. Now she's bowing towards me, giving me the look.
ご主人様のおかげでまた夢のような思いをできました。
The best part is that she seems to be genuinely happy about what she just did. And thanks to you, I was able to record yet another banger. Gotta thank whoever's up there for letting me find the degenerate such as yourself. What we just did was simply an appetizer. However, the main event is gonna happen now.
おしっこ垂れ流し以上の恥ずかしい思いをやります。ぜひやらせてください。
Anyways, we kept recording for a while. This was our funny pastime, but I was also getting a lot of cash out of selling the videos. We eventually left late into the night, straight to shoot our second scene of the day.
先輩、本当にここでやるんですか?
Hey, we got a 7-Eleven in the background. Sweet. There's barely anyone around here at night, but there could be some passerbyers every now and then, which means we're going to have that special thrill. Anyone could bust us at any time, and it'll add some spice to the video. Airi is definitely onto something because she seems to be restless. Whoa! What are you doing here? Hey, now this is a surprise, but good timing. Dude, nice. Going. I didn't remember that this place was nearby. Completely forgot about it. I can sort of tell. Is this one wearing the weird clothes at front of yours or something? I kind of feel bad showing Airi off to him like this, but I'm confused right now. Does he not recognize her? Oh well, it's pretty dark. Her eyes are covered, and she has the nose ring, making it difficult for him to realize who she is. You, thanks for letting me know, I guess. No need to look like that, dude. She's the type of woman who devotes herself to the task quite well. I'll let you know. This is the perfect chance for me to do so without her realizing this, I destroy her. Whew, I knew I told her to squeal out loud, but holy shit, she's gonna wake up everyone like this. Today's the day we finally release our second CD to the public. Airi's going to attract sales like the last time. As I force the CD on his hands, he looks at it in disgust. Unable to say anything, he quickly leaves after giving Airi one last glance. Once we're done selling out, we go straight to a nearby Love Hotel. We promised everyone we'd record a special cream pie scene, so obviously the sooner we get to it, the better. Oh boy. Those pies are gonna be nice. Airi knows full well that what we did at the event was just a small appetizer for what was to come. Seeing her being so gets me once more. It seems the day won't be over anytime soon. We sold a good amount of copies of that recording, but lately we've been spending a lot of money it made. We're almost broke and now we need a new source of income. We're in a resort hotel this time around, hoping to get some juicy donations from the stream we'll be making. We decided to start like we usually do, introducing Airi or the character she cosplays and go from there. Airi, you know what happened to be quite popular in some closed cosplaying circles. How are you doing in general? I'm not done with her yet. I've got so many things in store for her, and I plan to do them all eventually. Airi, I know there's still 2 levels you need to reach to truly get serious. You know what that means, yeah?
バレていては仕方ありません。とくとご覧になるがいいでしょう。
She quickly gets changed all the while she's still recuperating from the session.
栄誉ある魔法剣士から一点。落ちるところまで落ちた肉便器。チンポ狂いなぎりギーナがボテバラ剣山。さあ、存分にパコるがいい。パコってください。パコリギーナ伝万個にチンポ解明いたしますゆえ。
Yo, that name. That sounds so fucking stupid. You're simply the best I could ask for, Airi.
はい。まだまだギンギンに勃起したままですし、しっかりご奉仕いたします。それでは。
Well, that is the end of this series, everyone. We just reached the end of this game. I thought this game might be a very long series, but this one was rather, short. So, yeah. But anyways, that is the end of this series, everyone. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And check out my Discord server as well. Join my server. Check out my social media as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.